there. Today we've got a combination of weights and some cardio. I've just got some small 2 kilo weights. You can go bigger if you want, or you can go smaller, or you can use, it's entirely up to you. As with everything else, do what you can, rest when you need to. Each exercise, 45 seconds and a 15-second rest. So let's put our music on and get going. We're going to start with our warm-up. Circling the arms backwards and raising our knees. Pulling the abs in. If you don't want to do arms and legs, you can just do the legs, keep your hands on your hips. Try and keep your chest lifted. Just bring your knees up towards your chest, not your chest towards your knees. And just march it out. Our next one, we're going to do 1 star jump and then 4 butt kicks, as fast or as slow as you want. And you can always do single tap out instead of a full star jump. Are we ready? If you don't want to jump, just take the jump out. March it out. So we're going to come stand with feet. Come from this spot. Come down, touch the floor, stand up, and jog for 4. So again, if you don't want to jog, just march. Those abs, make sure they're nice and tight. And using your abs to help to protect and support your back. Last one. So let's march it out. So next one, arm circles are forwards. And we've got some hamstring curls. You know how I'm doing both, just stay with the legs. The legs are nice and warm. So the foot is flexed and the heel is coming up towards your bum, squeezing into the hamstrings. And everything nice and warmed up. Last one, grab your weights. As I say, if you're not using any, that's perfectly fine. So we're going to come down into a squat. Bicep curl and onto turn up leg raises. So come down, lift, other side. Take it nice and slow, keeping your balance. abs. Excellent, march it out, we're going to keep the weights. Again, the feet are a comfortable distance apart, turn your toes out. We're going to come down for a squat and take one arm over, and then we're going to do the opposite side. Squat, lift and over. If you're struggling to get your hand over your head with your weights, pop your weights onto the floor, or just go for a lighter set. You don't want to overstrain your sides because you're lifting your arm over your head. Needs to be comfortable. Last one. Excellent. Pop your weights down. So we're doing two sort of weighted exercises and then a cardio one. So this next one, we're just going to bounce it from side to side. Again, if you don't want to jump, march it out. Try and lift your knees up as high as you can. Try and stay nice and light on the balls of your feet. Get in with those abs again. Pull them in nice and tight. Excellent, march it out, grab your weights. We're going to come down into a little chair squat. So we've got a hand curl. With your hand curl, we're just going to step out to the side. So off you go. Each time the feet come back to centre, make sure your foot is coming back underneath your hip. Breathing out as you bring those weights up towards your shoulders. Last one on your left. Excellent. Turn your toes out. Your weights are just going to rest on your legs. We're going to bounce 2, 3, and then lift your heels. Keep your chest lifted. 1, 2, 3, heels. 1, 2, 3, and heels. If you're not happy doing both heels, you can do singles. Shoulders creep forwards, keep your chest lifted, abs in. Last one. Excellent. Pop the weights down. For this next one, we're going to punch across and bring your elbow to your knee. And we're going to do it in singles. Let's go. Punch. Elbow to knee, punch, elbow to knee. Last one. Excellent. We just need one weight for this next one. I want you to take weight into your right hand and take your right leg back. So the waist is going to come towards your shoulder, bend the back knee and then press up. Bend and lift. All on the same side. Just make sure this front knee stays above or behind the left ankle. Again, if the weight gets too much, your arm or your shoulder, you can always put it down on the floor, smaller. Excellent, shake those legs out, we're going to swap hands and change legs. So right leg is forward, left leg is back. Bringing the weight up to your shoulder, chest is up, and down, lift. Check in with your abs. Pull that belly button back towards your spine. Excellent. Pop those on the floor. So our next one, we're going to step out and punch across. Speed is entirely up to you. Punch it over. Reach really long through the arms, right the way to your fingertips. Little slight turn through the waist. You don't want the turn if it makes you feel dizzy. Just keep your shoulders more or less facing the front. Keep reaching long. Excellent, grab your weights again. Going back to needing two. We're going to work on our balance as well a little bit. Arms are going to come out, got a bicep curl and a knee lift. If you're not happy with the arms up here, just bring them down and once again bring the weights up towards your shoulders. It's really important that your abs are nice and tight. Keeping a natural S-shaped curve in your lower back, not sticking your bottom out, not sticking your chest out. Breathing out as the hands come in and the knee comes up. So finish on the left. Excellent. You can do one or two weights for this next one. They're going to go behind your head. Knees are soft. We're going to bend forwards. Come up. Lift. Bend. Forwards. Lift up. Extend the arms. Try and keep your elbows back as much as you can, especially when you're lifting those weights up into the air. Last one. Excellent. Well done. Elbows on the floor. So our next one, taking the foot out to the side. And you can keep that here, or you can have the jump. And that jump can be as big or as small as you want it to be. So after this one, we're going to come down onto our mat. Last one left. Quickly grab your mat, we're going to come and lie down. Grab your weights. Legs are bent. We're going to lift the back. And the back's going to come down. Lift the leg. Lift the back. Lift the leg. So it's alternate legs. Checking in with those abs. We need to do one more to finish with the opposite leg. Excellent, well done. Okay, we're going to stay on our back. Arms are going to stay up in the air, but the legs are up in the air as well. Arms are going to go out to the side, and as they come back in, lowering one leg. So we're going alternate legs. Pull those abs in nice and tight, and make sure your lower back stays in contact with the floor. So really think about pulling your lower abs up to keep your pelvis tilted forwards. Again, if you don't like the weights, just put them on the floor and do it without. If you've got clicky hips as well, try not to constantly keep clicking your hips. Last one. Excellent, pop those onto the floor. So our next one is a bicycle. We're going to keep the head and shoulders down. And just pretend like we're pedaling a bike as fast as you can. Okay, you want to keep that pelvis tilted so your lower back is on the floor. Always slow this down if you want. Excellent, drop the feet. We don't need our weights for this one either. Head and shoulders are going to be off the floor. Interlace your fingers, rest your hands on your head, bring your knees up. We're going to bounce, lift, and bounce out to the side. And try and lift your head and shoulders as much as you can. Keep your abs tight. Pull that belly button right back down towards your mat. Those head and shoulders up if you can. Always put your hands underneath your bottom for this if you want to. Just try not to bring the elbows together. Keep your elbows back, keep your shoulders relaxed. Excellent, Hop the feet down. So next one, soles of the feet together, hands behind your head. We've got one butterfly crunch and one inverted squat. Let's go. Butterfly crunch, inverted squat. Keeping the big toes together. Big toe side of your heels together. Excellent. Just pop those down onto the floor. Still going to keep the feet, big toe side together, knees are apart, hands are going to come, palms up. I want you to touch your thighs, lifting those head and shoulders up off the floor. So aim for your calves. Sit up high enough and reach far enough, go for your shins. Check in with those abs, pull them in nice and tight, see if you can lift those head and shoulders a bit more. Legs up. Hands are going to be up in the air. When you take the legs apart, to take the hands in between the legs. Breathing out as you come up and in as you come down. Just bring those knees in. You're going to come up and turn over, just the back extensions. So hands behind your head. Breathe out to come up. And pull your abs in as you come up. As best you can. Keep your legs relaxed. Keep your glutes relaxed. Excellent. Pop your hands underneath your shoulders. Push yourself up. We're going to come to a kneeling position. From our kneeling position, we're going to stand up, leading with alternate legs. So next time you come up, it's the opposite leg. So if you're leading your left to come up, you go back down with your left, you come up with your right, you come back down with your right. Don't worry if you get mixed up. Your hands can be on your hips, you can have them at the front, or you can have them behind your back. Doesn't really matter what you do with your hands. Use them for balance if you need to. Excellent, and then sit that back. Right, we're going to come and stand up. So we don't need our weights, we're going to come from the standing position, walking it down to plank, and then jumping the feet forwards. So let's walk it through, jump, back, and take that all the way back, and stand up. If you don't want to do doubles, tap, release, and walk back. So either of those is perfectly fine. Excellent, well done. It's time for our stretches. Let's take that right leg back. Pressing the heel down into the floor. Left leg is bent, stretching the calf on this back leg. And while there, we'll stretch the right shoulder as well, so bring the right arm across your chest. Nice deep breaths. Make sure that back heel is down and that your right toes and your left toes all face forwards. If your heel is turned in, you won't feel the stretch on your calf. You're going to stay with the right leg back. I'm going to come down into a nice low lunge position. Let's just gently release that. Turning your back toes under as you bring your hands down onto the floor. And if you can't get this far down, you can always rest. Hands on to your knee. So we want to feel a stretch over the right hip, down into your right thigh, into your quad muscle. Push back through your heels. Send your shoulders forwards, try and keep your back nice and straight. Bring that back foot in, stand it up. Shake the legs out, we're going to calf stretch on the left leg. So let's take that left leg back. Make sure your feet are still hips width apart, that way you can keep your balance. Back heel is pressed firmly down into the floor, front knee is bent. Try not to over exaggerate the curve in your back, tuck under slightly. You can't feel the stretch in your calf, just move your foot a little bit further back. And bring your left arm across your chest, hug it in, stretch your shoulders. So again, we want some nice deep breaths. Just cooling down, stretching out. Release that arm. So again, we're going to come down now, stretch the left hip flexors, left thigh, left quad muscle. So again, the hands can rest on the hips. You just need to take that left foot back a little bit more. So you can either hold that stretch here, or bring your hands down onto the floor, pressing through your heel, left heel, shoulders forwards. Nice and long down the back of the body, pressing the hips slightly down. foot in. Just giving the legs a bit of a shake. We're going to stand with the feet hips width apart. Feet are parallel. Knees are slightly soft, double hamstring stretch. So we're going to come forward, fold through your hips, taking your hands to your knees. See how that feels. If you're not feeling anything, slide your hands down to your shin. They can also go to your ankles, they can come to your toes, or they can even come all the way down onto the floor. So we're going for a nice big stretch down the back of the legs, getting into those hamstrings. Bend the knees, gently roll it up, and take your hands into your lower back, fingers down towards the top of your legs, squeeze your elbows together, lean back. Soften those knees, stretch down the front of the body. And let's gently come up. Bring the head forwards. We're going to take a nice big deep breath in. Blow it out through your mouth. Give yourselves a well-deserved round of applause. Well done. Great job.